Okay, I think we're live. It's not loading on my laptop yet, but I'm pretty sure we are. Okay, looks like we are set. So let's just get into it. Hi everyone, welcome to the channel and to your April 2024 tarot reading. This is High Priestess Tamari speaking as always. Thank you so much for tuning in. So I'm thinking I might do this in 2 parts. It could be 3, okay? It depends on how I feel when we get to, by the time we get to Cancer, okay? So we'll see. So this will either be in 2 parts or it'll be in 3 parts, okay? So I'll let you know as we progress. But yes, can't believe it's already April. Like, that's insane. Like, it's literally around the corner. I believe the 1st is on Monday. So yeah, this month seems to have flown by really quickly, but I hope you guys are doing well, especially after this intense lunar eclipse that we just had in Libra. That was pretty powerful. I know that for a lot of people it has invoked all sorts of changes, so hopefully you're using that energy to your benefit and it serves you well. So I just want to check that you guys okay, cool, you can hear me, that's good. Okay, so we're going to be doing the April 2024 reading, as I mentioned, for each of the zodiac signs, okay? Seeing as we're now in Aries season, happy birthday, Aries, to those who have celebrated, are celebrating, and will celebrate. I hope you have an amazing birthday season. So we'll start off with Aries and then we'll work our way over to Cancer, okay? If I'm still got energy by the time we hit Cancer and I'm not too hungry, then we will continue to Virgo, okay? We'll go all the way up to Virgo. So we'll see how it goes. But definitely we'll be doing Aries, Taurus, Gemini, and Cancer in this particular read, okay? So without further ado, let's just get into it. So, what is it that the collective needs to know, or collective? What is it that Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, and North Node needs to know at the time of them watching this pertaining to April 2024? What is it that Aries needs to know for April 2024? Wow, the way that card flipped, I wish you could have seen that. It literally like somersaulted and then just flicked and landed like this. Wow, that's insane. Okay, and it ended up this way around. Okay, so that's very telling. We have the universe, vast universe in reverse. Stuck energy. And the loving woman in reverse. Oh, what is going on, Aries? And new supportive connections in reverse. Okay, I think I know what this is. Aries, okay. For some of you guys, you may be trying to avoid a tower moment. I'm just going to be honest with you, okay? From what I see here, it's like you're not heeding the warnings, the signs, the messages of the universe, okay? You are trying to avoid a tower moment, but by trying to avoid it, you're keeping yourself stuck in a situation that doesn't serve you. That's pretty much it, okay? This is the energy you're going to be in if you don't take action in the month of April, okay? You'll find that the more you dig your heels in, the less you'll see any kind of movement, progress. You'll just see stagnant energy in various areas of your life, okay? And with the loving woman being in reverse, okay, regardless if you're a male or female, okay, this is just the energy. It's like you're digging your heels into a situation that you don't even want to be in. That's the crazy thing about it. So it's like you're not listening, you're not heeding the warnings, the signs, the guidance of the universe. And you're being, I'll be honest, you're being stubborn, right? By refusing to let go of something that clearly isn't serving you, right? I don't know what it is about the situation that makes you feel like you have to stay put, but it's clearly making you unhappy, okay? It's not serving you. So I don't know if this is speaking on a relationship that you refuse to let go of, okay? If this is already like a relationship that's, come to an end, but you're refusing to accept the ending. If this is like, trying to get on the same page with a relative here, despite everything you're doing and it not happening that way. It's like you may have to just let bygones be bygones and let go. That's kind of the energy here. You can't force someone to be on the same page as you, right? So if it's a family situation, I feel like you're trying to force someone to be on the same page as you, but you can't force someone to see things the way you do, okay? If someone doesn't want to reciprocate the energy, you have to just let go, okay? Same with a relationship. If you know that a relationship is run its course and that nothing's going to change in this, if you feel like you have to stay with someone because of some kind of obligation or responsibility, shared responsibilities you have, then that's something that needs looking at. It could even be, if you're a feminine, you could be dealing with a masculine that refuses to let you go. That's possible, okay? If not, and you're a masculine, you could be the one that's in this stubborn energy that refuses to let go of someone that wants out, okay? That's kind of what I'm seeing. But take it how it resonates, okay? It's different for different people. But regardless, there's definitely some kind of interpersonal relationship that is causing a lot of friction in your life, okay? And I feel like you have to understand that everyone is, at different points in their journey. Not everyone sees things the same way. Not everyone wants the same things. Even if you wanted the same thing as this person, even just a month ago, they may not feel that way now, right? So whatever they're showing you, whatever they're telling you, take it on board. That's kind of what I'm saying. If it's not that and it's someone else that's in this stubborn energy with you and you're trying to make it known like this isn't serving me, I need to move forward, and they refuse to let you go, it's up to you to assert yourself, to get into your masculine energy and to take decisive action here, okay? It's up to you to set boundaries, okay? But there's definitely, signs coming in from the universe like, hey, there is a situation here that's not serving you. Either you are keeping yourself stuck or someone is trying to hold you back from leaving. Wow, okay, so we're going to get into that because I'm telling you, it's like you can't connect with new energies while you're still stuck in the same stagnant old energy that isn't even serving you. It's like it's creating a blockage. It's stopping from you like having these new experiences, being able to connect with this new energy. Hi, Bryson. So it's really important that you don't keep yourself stuck just because someone that doesn't want to let you go refuses to get out of this energy themselves, right? Or if you're the one that's in that energy, it's time to get moving, okay? Because I feel like you're going to start to see it affect multiple areas of your life, and that's the last thing you want, Aries, okay? So let's get some tarot. Tell me more about this for Aries. Tell me more about this energy for Aries for the month of April. Yeah, we have Hanged Muse, okay? Which is the Hanged Man, the King of Swords. Yeah, you already know what it is you need to do. That's the thing. You're being called to, like, essentially step up into the energy of a leader, okay? Make executive decisions, okay? Be the authority figure in your life. It is up to you to make these changes, these choices. Even if it's someone else that's trying to hold you back, that's trying to keep themselves attached to you, it's up to you to make those tough calls, right? Make those tough decisions. I know it's not easy, especially if you are like, I feel like this is really relevant to you, Aries. Earlier, I saw a video. It was a clip. I don't know if it's making the rounds, but a YouTuber was speaking on it. And I feel like this definitely resonates. There was a woman who was essentially like clinging to her ex, right? They'd already broken up. He had already broken up with her previously, right? But obviously, there's something about her behavior is very unhinged. That's obvious from her reaction. But they broke up. He didn't specify, right? But she had been turning up at his house, stalking his house. So one day she's there in the middle of the day and he comes out to confront her. And I'm telling you, she threw an absolute fit. He was just recording it. And she was like, you can record it, you can record it. He's like, I'm not recording. But he obviously was. And she was like, you can record it, I don't care. And she's literally, I'm not even joking, have a full-on tantrum, arms throwing, kicking. And she's in the driver's seat of a car. So you can imagine, that's terrifying to think that she had to drive after this encounter, right? But she's like literally having an absolute fit. And he's just there like, this is not okay, what you're doing. And it's like that, I feel like that energy kind of applies. It's like, if you've got someone that's kind of in that energy, like throwing a whole tantrum because they don't want you to move forward with your life, that response in itself should tell you everything. Okay, because if that person really loves you, even if it hurts them to let you go, or to have to, like, you know, maybe go about life differently, say if this is even a relative of yours, right? Then, you know, if they really want the best for you, then they'll respect that you're on different paths, that you may not see eye to eye on certain things, or, you know, there's too much water under the bridge and maybe right now it's not the best time to resolve things. Then they have to respect your wishes, okay, and let you move on with your life, right? But someone who refuses to do that, that will hold you back at all costs just because they don't want to lose their grip on you, right? They're just in a codependent energy. It's got nothing to do with loving you or wanting to be with you or wanting the best for you, right? Or wanting to, you know, smooth out these differences, say if it's a relative, right? It's just they miss having some kind of power or hold over you. And that is a problem, okay? So I do feel like if you are dealing with that kind of situation, if they are responding in a very, like, emotionally immature way, then that should be another sign to you that it really is time to part ways, okay? But it's up to you to get into this King of Swords energy and be very discerning, right, with, you know, the signs that you're getting, because you'll know whether or not if you are resonating with this message, okay? Obviously this is not for every Aries, but if you know that you're dealing with someone who's trying to hold you back, or you yourself are digging your heels in because you've become complacent, or because, you know, you don't want to be an independent energy, or because of some kind of obligations, then it's time to revise that, okay? I feel like this is a time to, you know, make those tough executive decisions, be wise, okay? And not just remain stuck because someone doesn't want to let you go, or because you've become complacent in a situation that doesn't actually make you happy, you know? So let's see. Because I honestly feel like you are keeping yourself stuck, okay, by continuing to be a part of this situation, whatever this is. Yeah, exactly, the Seven of Cups. I don't even feel like it's about you being confused. You know what needs to be done. You know that a tough call needs to be made here. But it's like, maybe it's the prospect of the world opening up to you and having all of these options. Maybe you're actually spoiled for choice, and that's what frightens you or makes you feel a bit emotionally overwhelmed, right? Maybe it's not the lack of choice, it's the abundance of choice that can be overwhelming at times because you don't want to make the wrong decision. Maybe that's something that's, you know, underlying it all, like analysis paralysis could be a part of it as well, okay? That you don't want to make the wrong decision, or you don't want to regret the decision you're about to make, right? But at the end of the day, I think you can trust yourself to make, you know, a healthy choice here, right? Because you have the ability to step in King of Swords energy, right? You can be logical, you can be rational, you can be discerning, right? But that's not the absence of emotion. That's just having a good grip on your emotions and not letting it, you know, sort of run riot. That's the energy. You may be dealing with someone who is in that energy of emotional immaturity. And if that's the case, you know, it's not up to you to parent them. That's what you need to know, okay? And even if, say, this is like a relationship with a child, you know, if this is someone who's like of age, then at some point they have to learn these skills. They have to, you know, venture out in the, you know, big bad world. That's just the reality, you know. You can't stop them from making the choices they're going to make. So you have to, you know, sort of let them off the leash, basically. Okay. Tell me more. Yeah, the Hermit. So definitely a time for introspection. I feel like that's going to be really important, you know. Introspection leading to action, not just being in introspective energy, because it could even be that you have been introspecting and reflecting and going within and seeing and getting to the root issue, the root cause of your unhappiness. But what are you then going to do about it? Especially now being in your season, Aries, now is the time for you to boss up and take action, take control of your life, okay? Like, you're capable, you can do this. Hi, Andre. This is zodiac-specific readings, okay? We're doing Aries right now. Okay, anything else? Yeah, you know what needs to be done. That's it. You know what needs to be done, but you're concerned about doing it. I think it's more analysis paralysis. I think you're just concerned that you'll make the wrong choice here. You may have felt like you made the wrong choice in the past, so you're afraid of making the wrong choice again. But I feel like you can see things very clearly. So you are getting the messages, but it's like you're not it's like you're seeing it but you're not taking it on board. That's why the vast universe is in reverse. But you already know what needs to be done. You have clear vision, clear foresight. Okay, you are fully aware, you know the truth. Okay, but it's just, again, I think it's analysis paralysis. I really get that. Like, you're overthinking it. You're afraid of not being able to trust your own decision making. But you should, Aries, okay? You're more than capable. I can tell you now. Because I'm telling you, if you stay stuck in this energy, if you stay stuck in a situation, an environment, a connection that you know is not good for you, that it served its course, or, is just wearing you down, then you're going to end up regretting not taking action when you could have, right? Because things will get worse. I'm telling you, they will get worse because you're already unhappy. I can see that. For those who resonate, of course. If you don't resonate, awesome. That's not, this isn't for you. But if you resonate with this, I can see you're already unhappy. So something has to give here, okay? So any parting advice for Aries? Parting advice for Aries that can help them get out of this stuck energy, that can help them move towards what actually makes them happy and feel fulfilled again. Soul family, call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. Yes, okay. This is what I was talking about. It's like these are even people you haven't met yet, okay? That you're supposed to meet on your journey, but you can't meet them, right? You can't meet them if you refuse to get out of this stuck energy, if you refuse to look beyond where you're currently at, your current circumstances, your current environment. Yeah, but there's definitely people that are going to come in that are going to be an amazing support system. So even if you can't rely on your like biological family, you could make connections with people that'll become like family to you, right? People that you can truly depend on, rely on, that you have each other's back, that understand you, really understand you, and that take the time to understand you, right? That you feel that soul level connection with. Yeah, that's amazing. And I feel like that's what you don't know. You have people coming in, right? You will have people coming in that you're going to feel a very strong bond with, right? It can even be romantic, but I feel like this is like connecting with your larger community, right? Your soul tribe. Amazing. Tell me more. Pillar of light, your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. Exactly. Because you are transforming, because you are evolving, you're outgrowing a lot of situations. You're outgrowing certain connections. Okay? You're evolving past the current paradigm you find yourself in. You're evolving past the current situation that you're in. So that's the point, okay? You need to liberate yourself so that you can go to places, you can be around people and make connections and have experiences that are now in alignment with the energy you're in. Because I feel like this energy is already like permeating within you, but it's like it's getting stuck in your energy center. Can you hear me now? All right, can you hear me, guys? Or is it still not working? You can hear me now. Okay, awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys letting me know, okay? Otherwise, I would have been talking. You know, like, what the hell is she even going on about, you know? So thank you. I appreciate that. Okay. So just backtracking a little bit. Yeah, you have all of this powerful divine energy that's pulsing through you right now, but it's getting stuck in your chakras, okay, in your vital energy centers. So you may even be experiencing like certain pains in certain parts, or like, you know, maybe certain like minor like health ailments, things like that, right? Because this energy is just stuck. It's not flowing like it should be, right? It should be sort of flowing through up and down the kundalini, but also permeating outwards and back again, right? And I feel like it's not doing that because you are actually keeping yourself stuck in some kind of circumstance, in some kind of environment, situation, connection. You'll know what that is, okay? So it's like I say, it starts to have a knock-on effect in multiple ways, okay? So the last thing you want is when you have these amazing portals that are open to you, that you're essentially stopping yourself from exploring them because of what? I don't know, like some kind of obligation that you feel you have to your past. I don't know, but whatever it is, it needs to change, I feel. But of course, you know, free will, it's up to you. You can choose what you do from here, right? But this is just the energy that I'm getting. Any more advice, parting advice for Aries? Oh, too many cards. I feel like the universe has a lot to say to you. So do pay attention to the signs, okay? Don't dismiss them because they're trying to help you, you know? They really are trying to help you. Exactly. You see? I love when the divine backs me up. Thank you. Trust the niggle. What is the niggling feeling telling you, right? What did I say about feeling it in your energy centers, right? You see how she's holding her solar plexus, like something doesn't feel right. I don't belong here. I don't belong in this situation. I've outgrown this, right? I am dimming my light. I'm keeping myself stuck in a situation that's no good for me. You know it. You feel it. Ace of Swords, right? Trust your path. Yes. If you knew you'd be supported, what would you do? That's what you need to know, Aries. You are supported. You have a soul tribe waiting to meet you, okay? The divine is working with you to raise your vibration. Your intuition is telling you. The universe itself trying to give you the message. I mean, there's so much support here. It's not even funny. So what do you have to worry about? Honestly, you have nothing to fear, okay? So please don't ignore your own intuition. Don't ignore the signs that you're getting from the universe, because it's time for you to go where your happiness lies, okay? So it would just be such a shame if you essentially were the blockage in your life now, okay? Because I feel like your path is clear. It's just up to you to do what needs to be done. And that can be having that difficult conversation. It can be, you know, being completely honest and, you know, being very firm in your boundaries, you know, with someone that perhaps doesn't want to hear it. But unfortunately, that you know, that's life. It is what it is. But anyway, Aries, I hope that helps, okay? Okay, so let's continue. So we just did Aries, okay? Bear in mind, guys, you can watch from your sun, moon, rising, Venus, or north node placements, okay? Depends on what you prefer to watch from for these readings. If you're unsure of your natal chart, okay, you can use the calculator in the description below. That will help you calculate your birth chart, okay? So we just did Aries. We're now going to go over to Taurus, okay? So Taurus, sun, moon, rising, Venus, and north node placements. What is the energy for April 2024 for the sign of Taurus? A creative endeavor. Okay, interesting. So you may be exploring your talents, your skills, your gifts, your passions. You may be even picking up a new hobby or developing a craft here. Wow, milestone. Okay, so this could even be something taking off, okay? Something that was once a hobby becoming a career even. Okay. And we have peace in reverse. Joy is fun in reverse. Okay. So I feel like Taurus, basically, like you are working hard in the month of April, okay? And that's because you want to turn possibly like a talent or a skill of yours, or like some kind of hobby that you have, into possibly your career, okay? So you could even be changing careers, or you want to further develop a skill or a craft that you have, so that you can reach some kind of goal milestone, okay, that you're trying to. You want success, basically. That's the energy. You want success in whatever this endeavor is for you. And it could be something that you have been perfecting, crafting, developing for years, okay? You may have even sidetracked something that you used to do, that you were once very skilled at, but now you're picking it up again. So you could be going back to something that you did in the past in order to like refine it and turn it into a career, okay? For others of you, where you are essentially working on something creative, okay, where this is considered your job, okay, even if it's like a side hustle, you may be getting some kind of significant success or recognition, okay? This could be something that actually puts you on the map. It could even be that you start getting paying gigs for this, okay? So say, for example, you're a musician, okay? You may suddenly find that in the coming months, that suddenly you're getting, you know, booked for weddings and birthdays and all sorts of like important events for people, right? And it like, you know, you get a good recommendation, and before you know it, word of mouth, it goes around, and more people are asking you if you can, if they can book you for their events, right? That's just an example. You don't have to be a musician. It doesn't have to be those events, but that's just an example. So be open to how essentially that can take shape, how that can take form in your reality, okay? Because you may be shocked how this actually comes about. And it could be, I do feel like word of mouth is going to be really key here, okay? So it could be that, you know, you take on a job, or you go to an event, okay, and you perform, or you do whatever this creative endeavor is, okay? It's a success, and then, you know, more and more people start to show interest. So just be open to that is what I want to say, okay? Be open to opportunities, right? Yeah, but I feel like you're going to be working extremely hard, okay? So you may find you have quite a few bookings in the month of April, okay? But I do feel like there could be something else in the background that is affecting your peace of mind, okay? And it could be that because you're starting to see traction, you're afraid that, you know, either you're not going to have much time for yourself anymore because you don't want to turn down work, or you feel like, you know, because things are starting to pick up again, or finally taking off in the way that you hoped, that you may be afraid that, you know, for some reason it's going to come crashing down. But I don't feel like that's the case. I don't feel like that is at all. Yeah, with joyous fun in reverse though. Exactly, we have decrease under that. I feel like there is some kind of feeling where you're concerned that things are going to like, I don't know, take off, seemingly take off, and then come crashing down. But that's not what's going to happen. You may not even say, like, some of the bookings you get, it may not be like the most fun, okay? You might not enjoy the events that much, but it is going to help get the word out about your expertise or your gifts, your creative passions, your skill, your talent, whatever it is you're doing, okay? So you may end up taking on some bookings that you don't really want to take, is what I feel. But, okay, if you look at it as work, right, and even if say the people you're dealing with are horrible, okay, you just keep a mental note of it, like, okay, I'm never going to work with these people again. Simple as that, you know. Or if they're really out of line, then you are within your right to, you know, refuse service, okay, if there's any, like, people being abusive or mean or anything like that, okay? But I don't feel like it's really that. I just feel like there may be some bookings you get that don't really, you know, appeal to you that much. You might not find as interesting as others, okay? Especially if you, like, said, oh, I'm never going to play weddings, and then you end up playing a wedding. You know, you might not be over the moon about it, but it'll probably be fine, is what I'm getting, you know? So, but just make sure you're not saying yes to too many things that you know that you can't keep up with, okay? You don't want to burn yourself out is what I want to say. So make sure you're only saying yes because you know that you genuinely can do it, right? And not just saying yes to everyone and then getting there and, you know, running on like, you know, empty basically. Because that can end up like creating resentment as well for what you actually love doing. So just keep that in mind, okay? All right. So tell me more about this energy for Taurus placements. Ten of Swords. Ugh. Yeah. We have the Seven of Cups. See, that's the thing. This is why I feel like this is something you could have done in the past, but you may have laid by the wayside because you may have had like some kind of painful experience, okay? You may have dealt with someone that was, you know, very toxic, okay? And that may have put you off for a long time. But then you always come back to it, right? With the Seven of Cups, it's like, even though you can do many things, and I feel like you have done, you always come back to this, like, what if I gave it another shot, right? So it does feel like for somebody, this could be something you're coming back to. Yeah, because you know that this is your gift. This is, you know, what you're like born to do. That's what it feels like. Like, I'm made for this. Ace of Pentacles. That's where like my success truly lies. Like, this is my true gift, right? This is what I'm most gifted at. This is what I love to do. So I think you're reaching this point where you're not letting like a bad experience from the past stop you from exploring this talent, this gift you have, right? Which is awesome. So it's like you're getting back on the horse again. It's pretty much that energy, right? After coming off at some point. Yeah, Six of Swords, right? So again, I feel like you may have had like I say, you may have had a toxic experience doing whatever this was in the past, okay? But I feel like you are working through whatever feelings you have pertaining to what happened, okay? So I don't know exactly what that was. It's going to vary from person to person, obviously. But in the creative fields, I can I can get a sense of what they could be, okay, as someone who's a creative as well, right? But I feel like you're not letting this experience determine whether or not you actually, you know, pursue your dream here. That's what it feels like, which is awesome. Yeah, exactly. Ace of Swords, because you know that this is what you're called to do, that this is your gift, okay? That you're very skilled, very talented at whatever this is, okay? And the divine wants you to get back on the horse, and you know this for yourself, right? You're, again, we have a messenger. Birds are messengers, especially the owls, okay? Divine messages, very wise, okay? So even I feel like your ancestors are letting you know, hey, like you are called to do this. This is your skill. This is your gift. You were born for this, okay? So this is something that you're meant to do, meant to explore. The world is meant to see this gift, this talent, this skill that you have. You are meant to put it out there. You're meant to share it. So, and if you do that, I'm telling you that you're going to get some kind of success here, right? You're going to reach significant milestones, right? You may even get like a really big booking that literally transforms your life. So be open to it is what I would say. Yeah, this is something you've waited a long time for with the Three of Wands. And now it's finally here. This opportunity is finally coming in. Yeah, so the fact that you didn't let a difficult situation, okay, from the past pertaining to whatever this was, stop you from permanently exploring this gift, this talent, this creative endeavor, okay, something you are very passionate about. And you're actually like taking steps to put yourself out there again, yeah, you're going to receive a really blessed opportunity. And I feel like that's what's going to help you take off. So amazing. So any parting advice for Taurus that can help them navigate these energies and feel more confident to step into this career path again for Taurus? You got soul family as well. Wow. So yeah, making new connections, right? So I feel like you are going to definitely have support, right? I think you're definitely going to have support. Word of mouth is going to be really important. I'm telling you. So you're going to have like some kind of really positive impact on someone here. This could be someone's big day, okay? Where you offer some kind of service, something that's creative, okay? And that literally was like the icing on the cake for this person. And so they're going to hold you in very high regard for what you're able to do for them on their special day. And so because of that, this person is going to show a tremendous amount of support for you, right? Help you get the word out about what it is that you do. So that's amazing. Tell me more. Sisterhood of the Rose, beauty, devotion, priestess, mystic, teacher. Yeah. So you're very tapped in. So you may not even realize that you're co-creating with the divine right now, okay? That you are being called to essentially express yourself in this way, right? This is a very deep gift that you have. I feel like this could even be like a talent or skill that you even had in a past life. It's like you're able to touch people on a soul level through your gift, through your talent, your skill. It could be through your artistry. That's what I'm getting. Through your artistry, you're able to connect with people in such a profound way, okay? There may even be a spiritual connotation to your work, right? To whatever this creative endeavor is. But that's how you connect with people on a soul level. It's through this gift. And that's why the divine wants you to share it. That's what I'm getting. That's amazing. It's like you literally create a work of art, something beautiful, right? It even says beauty and devotion. So this is how you express your soul, through this artistry. Wow. That's really nice. Tell me more. Don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? Yeah, exactly. But that's it, you know. I do feel like you ran away from this because maybe you dealt with some very toxic people that were trying to dim your light. They're trying to make you feel like maybe you wasn't good enough, or you're not as talented as you are, or it could never like take off, right? But it's going to, right? If you show up, if you like put yourself out there, be open to these new connections, right? And sharing these gifts with the right people, you'll be surprised. One more. Oh, that's two. Mirror, who or what is triggering you? And keepers of the ancient earth, you're not alone. Ancient ancestors stand by you. What did I say about your ancestors guiding you towards this path? Yeah. And like I said about triggering, right? Who or what is triggering you? So I definitely feel like it's that past situation where someone said something or did something to make you feel like you couldn't do this anymore. But you're getting back on the horse. You're not letting the words or the actions of that. That's really annoying. Thinking it might be my microphone cable is damaged in some shape or form. I don't know. Strange that it keeps cutting out. I don't know. Can you hear me now? Okay, cool. I don't know. I'm so sorry. I don't know why it keeps happening. Like, I've had so many technical issues the last couple of days, and it's not even Mercury retrograde yet. Yes, it's in its pre-shadow phase. But, oh, gosh. Anyway, it begins, you know. So, yes. What can you do? Anyway, so let's just continue. But, yeah, basically, Taurus. You're not letting this past situation, whatever this person said or did that triggered you to the point of feeling like not exploring this gift that you have anymore, not sharing it with the world. You're getting over this, okay? You realize like, no, I'm called to do this. This is my passion. This is my gift. This is my talent. This is something I'm meant to share with people. This is how I express my soul. This is how I create beauty in the world. Like there's something really like magnificent about it, okay? And you're meant to share it. So that's awesome. I love that for you, Taurus. So I hope that helps and encourages you to keep going, because I'm telling you, there's like a really gorgeous opportunity coming up for you, okay? So don't let whoever the fuck that was stop you from doing that, okay? Because this is a part of your light and it's needed, okay? The world needs to experience it, okay? So I hope that helps. Okay. So, listen, pretty girl. Let's slate the outfit. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yes, I was feeling like the spring vibes, so that's what I was going for again today. I mean, oh, it's sunny again. That's good, because it went a bit grey and cloudy, but now it's sunny again, so we do like to see it. Yeah. Okay, so that was Taurus. Hopefully, we're not going to keep having these issues with the sound, but we'll see how it goes. But let's go over to Gemini now. So this will be for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, as well as North Node, if you want. Okay. So for Geminis, what is it that Geminis need to know for the month of April 2024? For the month of April, please. Professional assistance. Okay. Tell me more for Geminis. Deception in reverse. Huh. And one more, please. Courage in reverse. Ooh. Transformation in reverse. Gemini, what is going on? Okay. So there may be a legal situation that comes up in the month of April. Okay, this is obviously not going to be for everybody, but for some, yes, there may be a legal situation that comes up because there may be something that comes to your awareness. Okay, something that was happening behind the scenes. This could even be a workplace situation. Okay, you may actually have to take your employer to court for someone. Okay, for others of you, this could be like, I don't know, I'm getting like some kind of defamation situation going on, like a defamation court case that may come up. Okay, you may need to get a lawyer if you experience like defamation, especially in the workplace. Okay, I'm getting that very strongly. Like workplace toxic BS drama. Okay, yeah, I feel like it might be overwhelming. It may be daunting for you, but the divine is saying like it's up to you to like essentially go deep within and find that bravery, that courage that you have, because you do have it. Okay, you are able to face this head on. Okay, you are. It's just, it may feel overwhelming or daunting because you're maybe thinking, wow, I'm just one person and I'm going up against like a corporation here or a company, right? Who have X amount of lawyers, they have X amount of resources. I don't have that. I'm just one person working with a lawyer, but you've got this. Okay, I feel like you may even get some surprising information that helps you to see that actually you have a real chance of winning this thing, because whatever this corporation or this business or these individuals did, especially if this was like if you were dealing like really toxic management, they could get in serious trouble. Okay, so it's up to you to like, you know, like I say, go deep within that reserve and just like pull on the bravery suit, you know, put on your suit of armor and just like face it head on, because you've got this. Okay, I feel like things will not change until this is addressed head on. Okay, this is a part of you being able to access the portal that's lies before you. Okay, so this is a bit of a test for you. Yeah, because I feel like on some level, especially with true love in reverse, you may feel like, you know, she's looking at herself, right? And I said about that portal, I feel like you don't feel like you have what it takes to win or to deal with the situation, right? You may feel like, you know, giving up, but don't give up. Okay, that's the last thing you want to do, because I'm telling you, for some of you, you have a strong case here, especially where it's like a breach of like contracts, right? Your rights as an employee, or like any kind of workplace bullying or defamation or something like that. Yeah, because it's not okay what this company is doing or this corporation is doing, right? This could be like a very toxic work environment, like they breed like a toxic culture at work because of the way like even the management conduct themselves, right? But I feel like all of that is going to be under scrutiny because of your case. It's like you opened the can of worms. Wow. So I feel like you are going to help not just yourself, but also others by bringing this to light. I know it's scary. It can be very daunting, especially if these people are like threatening you in any way, right? No. I feel like it's important that you take note of everything, okay? Because that is going to help you. Tell me more about this situation for Gemini. Six of Swords. Yeah, I definitely feel like things are going to improve in the situation, okay? Yes, are you going to change jobs? Most likely. I don't see you staying there, right? You may have even got like unlawfully like fired or something like that. But either way, this is a good change. This is a change that needs to happen. I honestly feel that you are paving the way so that changes can be made moving forward. Like, they're not going to be able to continue operating the way they have. That's for sure. I get that very strongly. So you're helping to, like, implement these big changes. Yeah, exactly. Four of Cups. I feel like this is your energy. I can't do this. This is too much. It's overwhelming. They have support. I don't. You may feel like you're alone in this, but you're not. I feel like this lawyer is going to surprise you. They're going to surprise you because not only are they going to help you, they're going to find things that you didn't even realize was a breach of contract, right? You see how he's holding this contract and showing this woman and how it's lit up. And she's like, oh, wow, I didn't know that. And the lawyer's like, yeah, they're screwed, you know? So they may even bring something to your awareness that puts your mind at ease, like, oh, okay, this is actually really good. So we have a real shot at winning this case. Yeah. Because, yeah, I feel like there was definitely some kind of situation going on at work. It does feel like the workplace. And I feel like there were more than just one target. I don't feel like you were the only target. There was at least one other person that was viciously targeted in this way. Yeah, exactly. Ten of Swords. You may have found out that the real reason why someone left a job, okay, and it's because of a really messed up situation they went through in the workplace. Like, this could have been someone that was literally like attacked or abused even in the like office or something like that. That's crazy. But that's why they left. Like, suddenly they weren't there anymore. You may have found this out, that because they were literally actually attacked, right? But they may have been too afraid to come forward. Wow, that's crazy. You may have found yourself in a situation where you felt unsafe, or like, you know, these people were going out of their way to like discredit you because you may have started to find information out about this, right? So they didn't want you to be believed or something like that. That's why they even started targeting you or attacking you verbally, trying to like bring you down because of what you found out about something, or just the general toxic environment, something like that. Yeah, the Tower. But I feel like you're the one that's going to change everything. It's like you're bringing this whole foundation down. That's what it looks like. Like, because of everything that's going to come to light about what this corporation has been doing, or this company, this business, management, people that are in positions of authority that have abused it. Yeah, it's like what did I say about opening the can of worms? You blow the lid off this thing. And that's it. Everything comes tumbling out. Everything comes flying out about what these people have been doing. And it may even be that bad that they end up like having to sell the business, close the business, right? Or completely fire everyone who was in like management level and above and rehire. So it's big, put it that way. Exactly, 8 of Wands. I feel like this is you like picking up momentum, determination, confidence, okay? It's like you start to gain more confidence, especially once you get this information from your lawyer, right? Because maybe they were able to find out more about the situation or more breaches that this company is guilty of. Like there may even be more information in your contract that you didn't see that they had breached. And that's it. It's like game over for them. Yeah. So I do feel like, you know, as this comes to light, as their lawyers are made aware of this, they may try to like settle with you outside of court, give you some kind of measly offer to keep you quiet, but I don't think you're going to go for it. I really don't. Wow, that's crazy. So Gemini, you'll know if this is for you. This is very specific, okay? But obviously this is a situation that's coming up for at least a Gemini out there where you're having to possibly deal with a court case pertaining to like workplace harassment, bullying, you know, defamation, maybe even like sexual harassment or something like that, okay? But I feel like you have a case, okay? You're gonna win. And that's why when they realize that they're actually screwed, okay? Yeah, that may be when they try to like settle with you outside of court, right? You may be unsure whether or not you should, but the divine is going to give you strong advice, guidance on what to do, okay, with the Ace of Swords. They're going to let you know, like, hey, this is what you need to do, okay? And for a lot of you, or for those who resonate with this, it'll be to reject it, okay? And to continue with court proceedings. Because like I say, it's not just, you know, getting what is owed to you or compensation for what you went through, but this, by you seeing it to the end, seeing it all the way through, you'll actively create changes within this corporate structure, right? Like you be the one to help change everything so other people don't go through this as well. That's why the divine wants you to see it through, because you can, and you've got this, okay? You've also got a great lawyer that I feel like is going to be working with you, and you know, I think you're going to be surprised at the outcome. Like it's literally going to like transform the whole business, the whole situation, okay? But it's going to work out really well in your favor, okay? But it's definitely something that you're being encouraged to see through to the end, okay? Yeah. So any parting guidance or advice for Geminis that resonate with this message? For Geminis that resonate with this message? You are a pillar of light. Your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. Exactly. You are the one that was brought in to change things. You're a divine being. Of course, you have the power to invoke powerful changes. The divine is using you as a conduit to create a major shakeup, right? In an environment that is a breeding ground for toxicity. Yeah. So it needed to happen. It needed to change. And you're the one that's invoking this change with your light, okay? And by bringing it to light, everything that's going on behind the scenes. What did I say? The initiation, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. I told you, we saw that transformation card in reverse, right? Where she's not essentially able to cross the threshold. That's because this is part of you. Like I say, this is a spiritual test for you, okay? Will you see this all the way through to the end? Will you take the offer? Or will you face them in court and make sure like real change takes place here, right? Because you're the one that's supposed to invoke change here. And if you do this, there's going to be a powerful new beginning for you, okay? The portal will be open to you and you'll be able to leave this behind, okay? And enter a period of like true abundance, I feel. Like it's going to be a lot better than what you were leaving behind. What you're leaving behind is very toxic, okay? But where you're headed is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, look at this energy here, right? Yeah. So you're being called to invoke serious change here, okay? This is absolutely a rite of passage. This is part of your spiritual journey. It's a spiritual initiation as much of a test, right? So it's up to you to take that, you know, to complete the journey here, okay? When it comes to this, see all the way through. It's time for real change. Absolutely. Cards going flying. Okay. One more card, please. Take a break. It's a life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. Exactly. That's what you're going to be able to do. Once this is all said and done, I don't feel like you're going to, like, you know, go straight into a new job and work your ass off. I feel like you may even take a trip, take a holiday, take some time out for yourself to just be, to relax. Okay? Yeah. Because this is a big undertaking in itself, you know. But I feel like once all is said and done, I feel like you are going to have some time out for yourself. I think you're going to have the opportunity to travel as well. Definitely. But it's also important now, even now, as you're navigating this situation, that you do take some time out for yourself to ground, okay, to process, and also to just be, okay, because this is obviously some very heavy energy that you're helping to alchemize. So you want to make sure that you're replenishing and recharging and regrouping, right? But wow. This is part of your mission, Gemini, so it's important that you bolster this armor of yours, right? And that you really tap into that reserve of courage that you do have within you, okay? And take those steps that you're guided to take, okay? Because you're the one to do it, okay? I'm telling you, you was brought in because you're the one to invoke this change. You are the game changer, okay? So I hope that helps. Wow, what a powerful message. Okay, I like the color of your nails. Thank you. Okay, so that was Gemini. Okay, very powerful message. So definitely got a divine being doing the work out there, which I love to see. Okay, I know it's not easy, but you got it. You definitely got it. Okay, so now we're gonna go over to Cancer. I think I actually have the energy to do all 6 signs, so we're going to go to Cancer next, then Leo, then Virgo, okay? So the rest of the zodiac signs will be tomorrow, all right? So Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising. Whoop. If I don't throw my cards everywhere, bear with me 1 second, okay? I think it's one of those days where my cards just want to fly. It seems to be. But, yeah. There are days like that where the cards are like, meh. I swear it's my guides just like trying to make me work out because I haven't been working out the last couple of days. So anyway, for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node placements. What is it that they need to know for the month of April in 2024? For Cancer placements, please. We have travel in reverse. You spending more time at home? Fear in reverse. Okay, well that's good. And anything else? A consciousness of lack. Okay, that's not so great. And then we have your higher self in reverse. Okay, Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. So I feel like you guys may be still processing some things in the month of April. Okay. It's like you're not really wanting to venture out so much. You may not even feel very much like socializing, okay? I do feel like you are working through some kind of fear here, right? I don't feel like you're like in this energy of being fretful or being too concerned about what's going on in the outside world anymore, okay? Especially if you felt like you were, you know, under threat, attack, or fearing the worst or the unknown, whatever these fears were. I feel like you are working through them, you are processing them, which is good, but there's still a part of you that doesn't believe in the vision, okay, or doesn't believe that you can accomplish something, or that you're going to receive something, or, you know, you're in alignment for something here. It could be in the form of your career, your finances, or matters of the heart, right? It could be even all of the above. So maybe you feel like because you have been unlucky in some arena or in all of those arenas, you feel like nothing is changing. But I feel like it is, okay? That's why it's really important that you take some time out and connect with your higher self, because, yeah, your energy is definitely fragmented, right? You need to call yourself back, call those, you know, soul fragments back to yourself, okay? Yeah, because I do feel like there could even be people pulling on your energy, right? And that's making you feel like you're not whole and complete. Wow, that's it. That's the other thing I'm getting. So the reason you're also feeling this energy of lack, or not feeling like you can accomplish these things or accomplish these milestones, these goals, these changes, or feeling like something is missing, it could be because you have people pulling on your energy, right? So it's really important that you're constantly cleansing, you're calling your energy back, okay? Because I feel like that could even be something that your higher self is trying to tell you, trying to inform you. Like, hey, you have people pulling on your heartstrings, you have people pulling on your energy. They want you to feel like this, right? Or they're making you feel like this because your energy is constantly being pulled elsewhere and it's not being brought on yourself. Like the attention is being shifted from yourself to other things where it needs to be called back towards self, right? So take it however it resonates, but that's kind of like the energy I'm getting, right? So it's important that you do call your energy back to you, that you call your soul fragments back, that you're grounding, that you're healing, that you're cleansing, replenishing yourself, okay? Because I feel like it is having an effect on your emotions for sure, right? Yeah. But again, it's not really so much you're in a fearful state. I feel like whatever fears you have, you've kind of processed a lot of that. But it's just a case of, you know, more like the energy of self-doubt, okay? Yeah. And it could be because of what you've experienced in the past and being concerned rather than fearful that nothing's really changing. But I feel like it is, okay? It's just you may not feel like it is. All right, so tell me more about this for Cancer. For Cancer, please. Four of Pentacles, right, holding back. So, okay, so there is a bit of a scarcity mindset going on that needs to be addressed, okay? It's like you're afraid to invest your energy, you're afraid to invest your resources into the things that you want to build upon, create, solidify, because of fear of lack, fear of losing or missing, or something like a fear of loss. That's what it feels like. There's more like, rather than being afraid of things, you know, specific fears, there's more like an energy of like fearing loss, because you feel like you may have lost a lot in the past, or you had to surrender a lot in the past. So there is this fear of like losing something that obviously means a great deal to you. But I don't feel like you have to worry about that. I really don't. Yeah, Seven of Wands, right? I feel like you have been in this energy of needing to stand your ground, right? Defending your vision, defending yourself, right? Defending your new beginning here. So you may have, again, you may have dealt with a lot of spiritual warfare. That's possible, okay? I'm not going to take that from you. It's possible that you have dealt with a lot of spiritual warfare, because I did get that energy where some people have been pulling your energy, right? Calling your attention elsewhere, right? Where your attention and your energy needs to be on self right now. But I feel like, you know, as long as you maintain strong boundaries, I feel like you're going to be just fine, right? So you don't have to be overly guarded or concerned, right? You just need to just reaffirm your boundaries. That's all I feel you need to do. That's literally it, right? So you have nothing to worry about. You don't have to be worried about, oh, I'm going to lose this, or I can't get that, or they're going to take this from me. No, just maintain those boundaries. You're all good, right? That's literally it. That's literally all you have to do. And not be so negative, right, in your thought process. Exactly, Page of Pentacles. This is what I'm talking about. People trying to get to you energetically, right? This could be people even trying to reach out physically to you. People that you have set very firm boundaries with. It does feel like these could be like people that were once friends of yours, or even could be relatives with the Page of Pentacles, right? Yeah. But there's definitely people trying to reach out towards you, and I feel like you're just like a fortress. Like, absolutely not, right? But again, you may be well within your rights to be in that energy, depending on what these people did. So yeah, you have a Queen of Wands energy here. So I feel like this is less about you being fearful, like I said, and more you being firm in your boundaries, right? But I do feel like you have to be more, I do feel like you need to have more self-belief. That is coming in, okay? Because again, there's that fear of loss or fear of things not shifting in the way that you want them to, not gaining, right? But I feel like your confidence is going to be the deciding factor. If you have self-belief, if you believe you can, you will. That's literally the energy. If you believe you can, you will. So Cancer, believe in yourself. You can and you will. Say it as many times as you have to say, I can and I will. Because that's the energy. That's what's going to get you there. Because like I said, you've already processed so many of your fears and the things that were mental blockages, the things that are emotional blockages. But now it's just that creeping self-doubt, okay? Or the fear of losing more or going back to the old way of things, right? No. You can and you will. You have everything you need inside of you to succeed, to get to where you want to be, to attract what it is that you want. Queen of Wands energy, you can attract whatever the hell it is that you want in life, right? Whatever it is that you want. If you want to pursue something creative, do it. If you want to start, a new line of work, do it. If you want to develop your skills further, study, do it. If you want to get into a new relationship, you're open to new love, you will, right? It's being in that energy of just knowing that you are magnetic. You are attracting new energies towards you, new opportunities, right? Abundance. Like there is no lack, okay? The only lack that is here is what you create in your mind, right? There is actually a very abundant energy around you, but you need to realize that you are magnetic, okay? So if you are in this energy of doubt and thinking that, oh yeah, I'm going to lose something, I need to hang on tight, then that's like, scarcity mindset. And what do you attract? Scarcity. But if you're in this bold, positive energy and you're like, you know what? I am magnetic. Good things are coming to me. Blessings are coming to me, okay? Good connections. Guess what you're going to attract? Those things, okay? So keep your mindset positive, yeah? Because I'm telling you, justice is here. It's your time to receive. Okay, the things that you want most. You can, that's why travel's here. Thank you. You don't have to do anything. You might think, oh, I'm going to have to go out there and do this and do that and work even harder. No, you don't have to go anywhere. You don't have to do anything. There's nothing extra. All you've got to do is believe and know. Okay, and have faith, have confidence. That is literally all you have to do. If you can embody Queen of Wands energy, like obviously in the upright, in a high vibration, right? If you can embody this energy, like I know what's good for me is coming for me, is coming towards me right now. That I am a magnet. I am attracting good things, right? And what I want is in alignment with my energy right now. That's why my justice is here, because I'm in alignment to receive. I can do anything that I want. I can and I will, right? Yeah. So that's literally the vibe. Like, this is awesome, okay? So definitely things are balancing out for you. Whatever you fear losing, you're not going to lose. But if you stay optimistic and open-minded and really tap into your inner confidence again, you're going to receive what it is that you want. This is the time for you to receive, not lose, okay? So amazing. Let's see if we can get you some passing advice. Oh, sorry. Let me just quickly read your comments. Hi, Veronica. Hi, Shamika. Thank you, Lena. Yes, positive affirmations. I can and I will. Absolutely. Yeah. We're on Cancer right now, okay? So you may need to scrub back, okay? So you can see what the message was about. Okay. Hi, Magic. Okay, so I can and I will. Yeah, it's all about the mind. Honestly, Cancer, if you believe in yourself, if you believe you can, you will. And you will. That's what you need to know. You can and you will, okay? Because it's your time to receive. I'm telling you, everything is balancing out for your highest good. And like I said, you're magnetic right now. You are actually attracting what it is that you want. The only thing that can screw it up is your fear of, taking losses, taking hits again, right? Something like that. But I feel like, to be honest with you, it is part of the process, okay? It is part of the process. As I said, you're coming out of this mentality. excuse me, you're coming out of this mentality, okay? So this is the inevitable next stage, but keep going, okay? You're doing great is what I want to say. Keep going. But I do feel like your confidence is growing. It's just that you may have some moments, okay, where you feel a little bit uncertain, unsure, okay? But that's okay. That's when you regroup. That's when you recenter. And like Andre say, you focus on your positive affirmations, okay? So, any parting advice for Cancer, please? The Great Gathering, it's all coming together. Intuitive hits, Soul Tribe. Yes, the Soul Tribe coming through. I'm telling you. So everything's unfolding as it needs to in the proper timing, okay? I do feel like you're being told, okay, that everything is coming together, okay? With that gathering, it's like everything is coming together at the right time, in the right place, in the right moment. So I feel like if you feel like you've had to keep a lot of people out, Cancer, and you've been concerned that, you'll never meet people that are like you, that resonate with you, right? Feeling like, you're sick of doing it alone and not connecting with people that get it, that's about to change, okay? Because again, I feel like that's something that has been really difficult for a lot of Cancers, right? Feeling like the oddball and not really having anyone to relate to, right? Not really having people that you can truly call friends, family, right? But that's changing. Your Soul Tribe is literally coming in, okay? There is going to be some kind of situation, event, or something that arises that starts to connect to you guys. So that's amazing. You're going to meet like-minded individuals. You're going to meet people also on this type of journey, okay? You're not alone, Cancer. What did I say? Soul family. So I feel like that's where you've been feeling like you're missing most, okay? You've not had a good support system. You've not, okay? For those who resonate with this reading, you haven't had a good support system. You haven't really met people that you feel like you connect on that deep, profound level. And obviously, Cancers, you're very deep, okay? You need that deep emotional connection bond, right? But you're meeting people. You will. You either already have started to, or you will. And again, this is not you needing to do anything extra or go out of your way to meet people. You will just find, like, the way it happens, very serendipitous, okay? Like, these people, you just cross paths, These encounters just kind of happen as you start to communicate, and I think it's going to be really, really good for you. That's what you need. Cancers need that support system, right? They need that sense of community, no matter how big or small that is, right? To truly thrive. And I feel like that's what you've been missing. But that's what's changing, okay? And that's what's going to help you feel more empowered as well. Yeah. One more for Cancer. The initiation, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. Exactly. Everything you went through up until now has been a rite of passage for you. And it could even be, because with the Queen of Wands energy, that can speak on spiritual leadership, okay? Just like the King of Wands. So it's possible that you are meant to step into some kind of leadership role or lead by example, okay? Which is why you've been through all these trials and tribulations. Yeah, it could even be that you go on to share your experiences with members of your soul tribe. But I do feel like, this has definitely been a part of your journey, right? You were meant to go through some of these trials and tribulations to bring you to this whole new environment where you're going to feel like you belong, like you truly belong. Yeah, look, leap, you go first, the universe will catch you. So when they tell you it's time to make that move, okay? So someone may even extend themselves to you, or there'll be an opportunity for you to meet and connect with like-minded individuals. Take that opportunity. I don't think it's even going to be like you have to go very far. With travel being in reverse, this could even be people in your town, in your city, right? And you don't even realize that these people exist, right? These environments exist, or these like gatherings exist, these events exist, right? So I'm telling you, there's going to be opportunities for you to connect with like-minded people, and that's where you're going to find your soul tribe. That's gorgeous, but you need to be open to it, okay? So that's why it's important that you don't, like, you know, become an impenetrable fortress to the point where you let nobody in, okay? Because that won't serve you, okay? That will keep you in this energy. So you got to remember, as you know, as introverted as you could be, Cancer, you are still a human being, okay? We are social creatures, so, you know, it's important to have those connections as well. But you will, and I feel like that's what's coming, and that's what's going to really help supercharge you, okay? Because you're so used to, you know, being the rock, the support system, you know, being that go-to person for everyone else. But you never really have anyone to go to yourself, right? That get it. Well, that's what's coming in for you, okay? People that get it, okay? And that are on similar journeys to you. So you can also go to them and they can come to you, right? Amazing. So I hope that helps. Can you tell me about 8th grade? If you are in school, you should not be watching tarot, okay? Especially like my channel, this is not for under 18s, okay? So please exit if you are under the age of 18. Sierra, did I miss Gemini? Yeah, we already did Gemini. That was the previous one, sorry. You can scroll back though. You can scrub back to the Gemini reading. Leave a like. Yes, please. If you're enjoying the readings, make sure you hit the like button, okay? Also, subscribe if you haven't to the channel so you don't miss out on other readings and other live readings that I do as well. If you want any information pertaining to your personal circumstances, you're welcome to book a personal reading through my website. The link is literally there on the banner, okay? I don't do personals on lives, okay? Okay. So that was Cancer. Now we're going to go over to Leo, okay? So this will be for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, okay? Woo, straight off the bat, okay, Leo, let's go. Hidden motivations in reverse. The way that flew up straight away, like boom, no messing around, okay? So they obviously want to talk to you, Leo, okay? Hidden motivations in reverse, tell me more. New beginnings. Yes, we like that. And one more. Great gratitude. Awesome. And we have victim mentality in reverse. Oh, I like this, Leo. You're in a very good energy. I like this a lot. So I feel like this is you just being real with yourself, being honest with yourself about exactly what it is that you want. You may be revising, like say if you were into like anything pertaining to manifestation work, you may have had like a vision board or like a list, goals, like anything like that, right? But you may be looking at that and revising it, like, you know what, I did want that one time, but that's not for me anymore. Like, I don't want those things anymore. I don't have the same goals. I don't have the same priorities. This is what I want now, right? So that could be the case for some of you, right? That you've revised some of your vision boards, or you revised some of your goal lists, okay, your aspirations, and you're realizing that you want something completely different now, okay? For others of you, it's a case of you're just being real with what it is you want most now. It's like, you know what? I don't feel like I need to downplay it. I need to hide it. I don't need to suppress it. This is what I want, and this is what I'm going for. This is my goal, and I'm going to achieve it. So I feel like you're being very open and honest about what it is that you want out of life now, okay? But I feel like this is more like coming from a place of you accepting that this is what you want, okay? You may be starting to share that with certain people, or letting certain people know where you're at, especially where obviously with there being new beginnings, there's going to be certain things ending or certain things changing, right? So there may be certain people that you're being very honest and open with, like, hey, this doesn't serve me anymore, so I'm going to change this, or I need to end this, or I can't do this anymore, right? So you're being very, very clear on what it is that you want, which is awesome, okay? So you're definitely putting out all the right signals to the universe, which I love it, okay? Really good. So you do have a new beginning on the cards for you. Aries season is definitely kickstarting this energy for you. So you definitely have walked through the portal, so congratulations. Okay. And I feel like you're just in this blessed energy, feeling really good about the changes you've made, the choices you're making. Okay, the fact that you know wholeheartedly that you're in alignment for what it is that you want. Okay, whilst also being grateful for what it is that you have currently. So I love this. Okay, it's like a very good place to be in, like truly in alignment. And so I feel like there is something that is being created, something that is being birthed, right? It's like this new energy is already here, okay? And it's because essentially you got out of your own way with victim mentality in reverse. You got out of your own way, and so now you're able to receive. That's amazing, okay? Oh, Leo, this is awesome. Okay. Let's keep going. I'm Gemini, but that Cancer reading was totally me. I wouldn't be surprised then if you've got Cancer somewhere in your chart then, Veronica. It's likely you do if you're a Gemini, okay? So that may be why you resonate with it. And that's the thing. You may even resonate with the message that, you know, you don't have any major placements in, and that's okay. If it still helps, you know, why not? Here we go. We've got trolls coming in again, but we'll just ignore them for now. Anyway, so tell us more for Leo. Tell us more for Leo, please. 8 of Wands. Yeah. You're in a very determined, decisive, assertive energy. I feel like you're really running with this Aries energy. Like you're asserting yourself in such a powerful way. Wow, I love it. Like Leo, you are the vibe right now. I'm telling you, you are the vibe right now. The way you're asserting yourself, for those who resonate with this, like, is absolutely fantastic. I love to see it. Okay. You're really assertive. It's like, you know, you've got eyes on the prize. I want this and I'm going for it, right? I don't know unless I try. That's the energy. I don't know unless I try. So what's stopping me from trying? Nothing. I'm going for it. I love that. I love this. Like, it's like you're very much in your energy, right? Leo in a higher vibration is exactly this, you know, going for something that they really want with their whole heart, right? And doing it from a place of love. And that's what I'm getting for you. So I love it. Oh, that's just fantastic. Honestly. It's so good. Tell me more. The Star. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. So I'm telling you, you're in alignment. You really are. I feel like you are shining very bright right now. You're feeling very blessed. I feel like you're feeling very much like you're in sync with the universe. Yeah. And it's like you're just shining. You're like, I'm not hiding anymore. I'm just shining, right? Hidden motivations in reverse. I'm not hiding for anything or anyone. I am just out here shining in all my glory. Yes, Leo. Oh my gosh, I love it. Carry on. Let's go. I can't. I literally can't. You're in your energy. What did I say, Leo? This is freaking amazing. I'm so excited for you. I don't know if you can tell, but I am so excited for you. Like, you're just so in your energy right now. Bold, courageous, okay? Unapologetic, authentic, okay? Like, excited, but like, you know, clear-minded as well. You know, very bold, very assertive, you know. This is like being in dominant energy, but not like in a like tyrannical way. This is like dominance in a balanced way, right? So it's like, I'm taking up space because this is the space I belong in. That's literally the energy. It's not like throwing your weight around to like take up other people's space. It's like, I'm taking up the space because I belong in this space. Oh, I love it. Oh my gosh, Leo. I'm so excited for you. Tell me more. What did I say? Knight of Wands, okay? Like, you're just going for it. Life, you're just going for life right now. That's what it looks like. This is freaking amazing, Leo. Oh my gosh. Like, you're so empowered right now. Wow. And I feel like you're just going for it. Nothing can stop you at this point, okay? Nothing can hold you back. Nothing can stop you. just, please, if there's anything you take from this, maintain this energy as best as you can. You know, whenever you have moments where you might wobble or something tries to throw you off course, just regroup and remember this, right? Even watch this back if you have to remind yourself of your energy, because this is awesome. Don't let anything stop you from being in this vibration. This is freaking amazing. Yeah, exactly. There may be certain people from the past that are like, you know, regretful they can't be part of this new journey of yours, because you are going, okay? You are going somewhere. You're on a mission. You got things to do. You've got people to see, okay? Places to go. Like, that's the energy, right? So you're on some kind of adventure. You're going on some kind of adventure, some kind of mission here, right? But you're going with purpose. That's the thing. It's like, even though there's a lot of like, you know, buzzing positive energy, right? It's very determined, it's very focused, but there's like, there's a purpose behind it. That's the thing. It's very purposeful is what I'm getting. I mean, look at this lion's face. I feel like that's you. Very purposeful. You know exactly where you're going and why you're going there. I love it. Oh, this is amazing. Chariot. What did I say? This is all the energy of, I'm going with a mission. I'm going somewhere and I'm going there now. Okay? So your higher self and your conscious self, okay, the ego, are in full alignment. And that's why you can take off in this way. Holy shit. This is amazing. Wow. So you are leaving a lot of things behind, okay? A lot of things behind. So situations, people, environments, whatever it is, anything that isn't part of this or belongs on this journey, you're letting it go. Like, you're not even going to look back. You're just going, you know, that's the energy. I love it. And yes, there may be some people that mourn your departure, but you've got to do it. You've got to do it. Okay. Especially if this is involving you needing to travel somewhere. If you know you are being called on this journey and to go to these places, do it. Because I'm telling you, this is being in true alignment. You are meant to go on this journey, whether it's an internal one, an external one. I feel like it's both, okay? You are meant to do this. And you know it. That's the thing. You know it. There's no doubt in your mind whatsoever. This is, Leo, you are the vibe. I'm telling you, for April so far, you are the vibe, okay? Amazing. Wow. I love to see it for you guys. Okay. Now let's get some parting advice, okay? Not that I feel like you really need much advice right now, because you're in exact alignment, okay, for what it is that you're being called to do. But what is the advice for, oh, I've got a card that shouldn't be here. That's interesting. A couple of cards that shouldn't be there. What is the advice for Leo? For Leo, please. Initiation. This has come up a few times now. Came up for Gemini, came up for Cancer, now it's coming up for you. So, wow. Initiation, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. I'm telling you, I told you it's an internal and possibly an external journey. But you are doing it. You are entering the portal. You are literally going. Like, your bags are packed and you are off. You're not even saying goodbye. You're just gone, right? I'm just talking energetically, not really. But it's just like you're gone, okay? Wow. So you're embracing this wholeheartedly because you know that this is where you're meant to be. You're supposed to head in this direction. You're like, so help me. I will get there, right? Wow. I love it. I love it when, like, especially Leos, when you guys are in this vibration, like, it's the best thing. I love it. I love to see it. Because it's very powerful and it's very inspiring, you know? Awakening, exactly. Energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. Yeah. So you are evolving for sure. I mean, that goes without saying. We can see that, right? You're going through this spiritual awakening, this upgrade, okay? That you're going through this rite of passage that's part of this leveling up that you're experiencing. So you have definitely shifted in a major way. Like, you have experienced a paradigm shift here. And the reason why this is unfolding in this way, and the reason why you're feeling this like intense positive energy, is because you are not like, you're not in the energy of trying to suppress the process or suppress the energies that are surfacing or the emotions, or trying to ignore what it is that you know that you're being called to do. Like you're embracing it wholeheartedly is what I'm getting. So that is amazing. It really is. Boundaries, right. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? So I think that's what you're doing, right? That's what you're starting to do. You're starting to, set very firm boundaries. It's like, again, you're making it clear exactly where you stand, where you're headed, what you want, what you don't want, okay? The vision, your purpose, your calling. It's like, this is what I'm doing, right? So anyone that tries to object, tries to hold you back, or tries to, leech off your energy, I feel like you're being very firm, right? Again, like I said, that dominant energy, like taking up space, but your rightful space, your rightful place, and not let anyone stop you, derail you, or try to, belittle you or make you shrink yourself, right? How are you going to make a lion shrink itself? You can't, right? So I really like that. Yes, starseed, what lights you up? Wow, you may resonate with that, okay, with starseed energy for some of you, okay? You may feel like you are, or that you're connected to a certain like system or soul tribe, right? But I definitely feel like you are expanding. Your world is expanding because you are expanding. You are evolving. So it's like you've tapped into some deep knowledge of self on a soul level. And that is changing everything. That's what created this paradigm shift. You awakening to yourself. Wow. That's amazing, Leo. Whoa. So this spiritual awakening you're going through is a very big one. It's a very significant one. And it's creating huge changes in your life. Beautiful. I love that. So I hope that helps, Leo. Wow, what an amazing reading. So let me just get rid of some of these trolls. There we go. So let's continue. And now last but not least will be Virgo. So Virgo, what is it that you guys need to know? For Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. What do you guys need to know for the month of April 2024? For Virgos, please. Okay, fear in reverse. That's good. For Virgo placements. Your higher self in reverse. I swear Cancer got those as well. And one more for Virgo, please. Great gratitude. Peace in reverse. Huh. Very interesting. So it may be a bit of a mixed bag for you next month, okay? I feel like... I get it. I hear choosing the path of least resistance. That's what you're doing. So you're no longer concerned with, am I going the right way? You're no longer concerned of, the fear of the unknown. You're just choosing the path of least resistance, right? The path that you feel you're being guided to take, you're taking it. But it's like there is some kind of disconnect still. So even though you feel a disconnect, even though there is a certain level of uncertainty, you're going towards where there's least resistance. And I feel like because you're doing that, you're going to be glad you did, okay? Because you will see the benefits of doing that. You're going to see it is leading you to something greater. It's going to lead you to a place, an energy, a state of being where you feel very fulfilled, right? Yeah. So it's like, especially with peace being in reverse, it's like exploring the discomfort, right? Exploring the discomfort rather than running away from it. It's like you're leaning into it. And you're seeing that the best thing you can do is to navigate the path of least resistance. And then as you do, you're grateful, you're glad you did, right? Because you feel a sense of contentment where you end up as a result. Wow, okay, that's interesting. So let's see if we can find out more about that, okay? So, yeah, definitely some kind of change here that you are exploring. But I think a big part of it is more just the change of how you're looking at something. That's where the biggest change lies, in how you're looking at the path you're navigating, right? Yeah. And surrendering to it, I feel, right? Surrendering to the process, surrendering to the path that you're being led on. So this is where faith and trust is going to be really key, because you can't see where it's leading you now, but once you do, you're going to be glad that you did lean into this, right? And that you trusted the process, trusted where you were being led to, right? That's kind of the energy here. Tell me more. Yeah, Four of Pentacles. So that's why I do feel like there's some correlation with your reading and the Cancerian reading. Okay, so you may want to check the Cancer reading out, even if you don't have Cancer placements, because it may resonate. But yeah, there was an energy of resistance for sure coming from you. This was coming from your energy. Because there's some aspect of it that's unknown, or you feel like you're uncertain or unsure. But it's when you stop doubting and you start trusting that you'll start to see with time, especially over the course of this month, that this was the right choice, okay? Again, going deep within the discomfort with the Three of Swords. Exploring the uncomfortable, exploring that which you would rather not explore, right? And seeing where this discomfort and unease lies, where the friction lies, right? Yeah, I'm realizing that where it stems from, this is not a place you're going back to, so there's no need to worry, but simply needing to heal and surrender. Okay, tell me more. So you may even be purging at this time, like shedding tears or needing to just express your emotion at this time, just to get that last bit of it out of your system. Because you are exploring something that has been uncomfortable for you, or that has been weighing on you, and releasing it. Yeah, Queen of Wands. So I definitely feel like this is going to help you to feel more empowered and more grounded. So again, this is about having faith, having trust, knowing that you're getting to where you need to be. Even if you can't see the details, even if, you know, it's not clear. It's just having faith that whatever comes your way, you've got it. You can handle it, okay? That's kind of the energy. Like, I've got this. I've got it. I can do this, you know? Whatever it is, I can manage it. Whatever it is, I can handle it. But I know that where it's leading me is definitely better than what I'm leaving behind, right? So, again, that's where faith comes in. Trust. Anything else? Ace of Cups. Healing. This is leading to your healing. This is leading to your replenishment. This is your cup being filled by the divine. This is even leading to you to an environment, to a place, to connections where you are, you know, sort of being poured into, essentially, as well. So whilst you're pouring into yourself, the divine is pouring into you, and then you've created the opportunity for others to pour into you as well. So if you are navigating some kind of heartbreak or something like that, I feel like what you don't realize is that you are going to be in alignment very soon with something that is actually going to be very emotionally fulfilling. It's like your heart will be healed, and then you'll be in a position where you can love again. That's kind of the energy. So it could even be that this is what you're releasing. Like, you've already come out of this energy, but there's still some resistance to letting new love in, okay? In whatever shape or form that takes. Doesn't always have to be romantic. But as you start to trust yourself, trust the process, trust the journey, trust the path that you're on, you start to feel more and more emotionally satisfied and fulfilled within yourself by giving to yourself. And then that's where a new opportunity for love to comes in, okay? But it's like you had to stop resisting this part of the healing process by not resisting yourself, okay? And the discomfort that comes with that. Hopefully this is making sense, okay? Yeah. So exactly, Six of Pentacles. It's like you're feeding into yourself. You're feeding into this healing process, okay? You're doing what is asked of you, right? To create change in your life. And so that energy is being reciprocated by the universe. So where perhaps you felt like you were pouring and you were not having that reciprocated in the past, that script is being flipped, okay? So you're going to be in a very sort of reciprocal situation, okay? Ace of Swords, yeah. And you're going to know it. You're going to see it firsthand, okay? That, okay, this is what it was leading me to, and this is infinitely better than where I was, okay? So, again, I feel like you already know what needs to be done. You're doing it. There is some discomfort. There is some kind of like, oh, I don't know if I want to do that, but it's like, no, I have to do that. I know I have to do this. And by doing it, it's like you start to feel more, you feel more fulfilled, you feel more confident, you feel happier, you feel more empowered, you feel more trusting of the process, trusting of the journey, trusting of the divine and where you're headed. And then you end up in an energy where you actually feel healed, you actually feel full, you actually feel like your emotional needs are covered, right? But then there's someone that comes in that pours into you further, right? And you are in a place where you can actually reciprocate that energy. Yeah. So this is actually really good. So I feel like basically the month of April is you finalizing this process that you're in, okay? This part of your journey. And as you come out the other side of the month, that's where you're going to be entering this space that's preparing you for some kind of sort of symbiotic relationship, okay? You know, equal give and take. So I like that. I like that for you a lot, Virgo. I think that's exactly what is needed, okay, for those who resonate with this, okay? Hi there. Hi, Manuel. Hi, Rhonda. Hi, Greg. Okay. So any parting advice for Virgo before we end the reading? Parting advice. Ooh. Wow. The way my cards are flying today is like, come on now. But just the way they flicked and like landed, like stood up again, that was hilarious. Anyway. Parting advice for Virgo, please. Parting advice for Virgo. Ooh, warrior woman. Have you answered your deepest calling? Yeah, well, that's it. You know, I feel like you've had to, you've had to be brave. You've had to, fight some very intense battles here. But I do feel that you are being prepared. You are being set up so that you can fulfill this mission, this calling, this purpose that you have, right? There's something you're meant to do. It's almost like the energy of passing the torch, taking up the mantle is what I'm getting. So you're being prepared for that. Yeah, this is all preparation. So the divine needs you ready, basically. That's the point, right? So they had to, so the priority has been assisting you with this process so you can be ready to take up the mantle when called. Because that is coming, I'm telling you, and it's coming very, very soon. So I think, coming out of April, moving into May, that's where this energy is going to come into play. So this is like your preparation season, your preparation period, Virgo. Yeah, exactly. Look, sisterhood of the rose, beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic, teacher. Lead by example is what I'm getting. You're being prepared to lead by example, okay? Like I say, taking up the mantle. The torch is being handed to you. So you are meant to guide, lead, teach, okay? Yeah. And it's something about like the balance, the dual aspect, right? Of being in this more like masculine energy, strong, firm, assertive, okay, prepared for battle. But then in this softer, more feminine energy where it's more like nurturing and nourishing and loving and supportive and creative, right? Expansive. So it's like you're having to wear multiple hats at once. That's why you may feel like you've been through a lot, okay? And that this path is unclear for you because you feel like possibly you're not sure what direction the divine is trying to pull you in, but it's like you're being called to wear more than one hat, Virgo, okay? Like, you're going to have to wear multiple hats here. You are a spiritual warrior, but you're also a spiritual teacher, a guide, a healer, right? So you may have to navigate both parts simultaneously. So that could be why some of your tests, some of the experiences you've had have been intense, and it's been preparing you to be in a position where you can do both, right? Wow. Anything else for Virgo? Keepers of the ancient earth, you're not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. Exactly. You're being guided. That's what you need to know. So even though there's aspects of the path that are still very dark to you, you have no idea what it's leading you to, trust that you are being guided. Your ancestors are even like communicating with you, right? Especially possibly in the dream state, or when you're meditating, when you're praying, when you're just sort of disconnecting from the stimulus of the 3D world and going within. Yeah, your ancestors are constantly giving you messages, little signs, little hints, right? To let you know that they're with you, that they're guiding you, okay? And that this calling that you have, they are meant to assist you on this journey. They are part of it, okay? There may even be like spirit animals that are like gravitating around you more and more and more. You may see a certain type of animal pop up on your feeds, pop up in your environment, okay? And that's because that frequency, that energy, the symbolism of that animal applies to you now, right? So there's a lot of divine guidance. That's what you need to know, Virgo. A heavy amount of divine guidance. Yeah. But I do feel like you are very connected to the natural world, okay? You really are. So again, the healing, but also being a defender of it, right? What do we say about guidance, being led? Council of Light, divine orchestration, helpers in the subtle realms. Literally. You've literally got the ascended masters, your ancestors, the divine working with you, guiding you, leading you. So you have nothing to worry about, okay? You are literally being led by the divine. You have so much support in the astral, it's not even funny. So this is what this is about. You are being primed, you are being prepped. You've been training for this, okay? This is what your journey has been about. This has all been training for you to step into these roles, to wear these hats, to be a spiritual general, okay? To be a spiritual teacher. That you have to fulfill both hats. Whoever I'm reading for, you'll know if you resonate with this. The reason why you've had to like constantly flip between these energies and wear these, like you feel like you're having to wear multiple hats and you're not sure where you're going, is because you're supposed to do them both. You're being called to do both, okay? Because you can. That's essentially it, okay? So don't overthink it, okay? Don't overthink it. Don't stress yourself out, okay? Just trust, okay? That it's all going to become clearer as you navigate this journey, okay? Everything is sort of coming to your conscious awareness in divine timing. Yeah, what do we say about nature, okay? Get grounded. Empaths, highly sensitives, connect with nature. You are definitely deeply connected to the natural world. You may have to spend more time in nature, okay, to get these more powerful insights, to recharge, to regroup, okay? Like, it's going to serve you very well, especially because I feel like you do take on a lot of energy dealing with different people, connecting with people, especially once you step into this role as like a teacher, yeah, or a guide or a healer. You're going to be connecting with a lot of energy, so it's important that you know how to regroup, ground yourself, okay, cleanse your energy, recharge, yeah. And I feel like spending more time in nature will do you the world of good because you are very, very much connected to it. Very in tune with nature. Yeah. And you could be a highly sensitive. You may resonate with that. Or like a very high level empath or something like that. Where you pick up on a lot. Okay, your clairs may be like popping right now as well. Okay, so you may even be tapping into other like psychic abilities. like in a very profound way right now. So it's important that you do ground yourself, because you're using a lot of energy by tapping into all of these like senses that you have. Okay, amazing. So that was it. That's the zodiac reading for part 1. Okay, so we've done Aries all the way to Virgo. So part 2 will come tomorrow, hopefully, fingers crossed. And we'll be doing from Libra all the way to Pisces. Okay, so do check out tomorrow's reading if you have major placements in those signs. But for now, thank you all so much for tuning in. For those who were part of the live stream, I appreciate your comments. And for those of you watching after the fact, thank you so much for checking this out. If you did find it useful, please make sure you hit the thumbs up. It does go a long way to support the channel. Okay, subscribe if you haven't already. Click the notifications bell and click all so you don't miss any of your upcoming readings. But for now, I'm wishing you guys all the best. Have an amazing start to the astrological new year. Make the most of April, and I will speak to you soon. Bye.